I got a man now. I heard you a fan now. Hi loves, welcome back. So as I mentioned in my most recent Get Ready With Me featuring Nadula Hair, that I would be styling this hair. Now this is the same exact day that I'm doing this, but I just wanted to see how this hair would look wet with some Hawaiian Silky. Let me go ahead and grab that. Now Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Worker. I get this big jug for $10 from my beauty supply store, my local beauty supply store. They might sell it in Walmart too, but I always get it from the beauty supply store. Now my mom put me onto this for my natural hair, and I love it for my wigs as well. So yeah, got this. It's about 32 ounces, and it just looks like that. Now a lot of people ask about this on Snapchat, so this is what I use for my curly hair. I actually forgot my freaking Denman brush. Let me go grab my Denman brush. So all you're gonna need is Hawaiian Silky, some water, and a Denman brush. And I might use a diffuser, but I'm not sure. But this is really how I maintain my curly hair and how I bring the oomph, the shininess, you know, just all the silkiness and, you know, all that good stuff back to it. Now it's not really silky. When I think of silky, I think of straight hair. So anyways, when I bring all the luxuriousness back to this hair, these are the two products that I use. Well, three if you want to count the Denman brush. So let me go get that because I forgot it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my Denman brush, and this is just what it looks like. I thought I bought a new one, but maybe I just didn't open it yet. So I have too much stuff on my makeup desk from recording this makeup look. I will leave a link to the Get Ready With Me down below. So let's get started. So this is just some water. This is actually my rabbit's water, but my spray bottle is empty, so I stole his. So you might want to do it in like sections, but I tend to just do it like half of my hair and then do the other half, you know. So you can do it how you choose. Now this is a hot glue unit, so you don't want to spray too much on the roots. You want to make sure it's mostly focused on the actual hair, you know, not the roots of it, not the wefts. So yeah, because you don't want to, you know, loosen your hot glue. And a lot of people ask, how long does a hot glue method last? It's really dependent on you and how you care for it. Because, you know, I can make a unit last for years. I can make a unit last for years, okay? Just taking care of it and being gentle with it, you know? So, with just the water, it actually looks really pretty. And I know I say this all the time, but I be debating whether I want to keep a certain unit. Just because, you know, sometimes I don't like to wear my natural hair because it's like I got to do too much in the morning. When it comes to a wig, I can just, you know, boom, boom, throw a wig on. But as you can see, after spraying the water, it does tame it down. So if you're not Shaka Khan over here and this is not where you want to be, you can come on over here, you know, to the tamed side just with some water. But, yeah, I'm just doing my... Oh, that squirted out. My curly routine, which also includes Hawaiian Silky. Now, I don't want to use too much because I don't want to weigh down the hair, but I'm going to use all of this just for the half. So, yeah. And this does alleviate frizziness, brings back that shine, moisturizes your curls, you know. So, it does what it's supposed to do. And I love it on my natural hair as well. Like, that's so pretty. Look at that. So, I'm going to put my water on the ends because they're a little dry. Alright. And then what I would do to detangle is take my brush, my Denman brush, and detangle from the bottom up. Bottoms up, bottoms up. Dang, I heard that song in a long time. But yeah, I'm just going to detangle from the bottoms up, the bottom up to the top. And as you can see, for this to be some curly hair, it's not at all nappy. Or, you know, it's not knotted up or tangled. I'm not going to say nappy. You know, a lot of people be taking offense to a lot of words when, you know, we just grow up with this stuff and we just say it. So it's really not that serious. But people, you know, they're iffy. So after brushing it, as you can see, I did get some volume back, and it's more frizzy than when it was just water. But you can just go ahead and add some more water and Hawaiian Silky if you do want it to be more tame and not as big. So yeah. And again, when using products, you want to be, what is that word? I don't know, but don't be generous. Be the opposite of generous, you know. Use enough, but don't use it to the point where it cakes up and your hair just looks like it's weighed down and heavy. Like once this dries, it's going to be light and airy all over again. So that is the difference between the sides. So I'm more of a this person. I used to be a this person, but it just depends. Like going to school, I would rather be a this person, you know, because I ain't got time for all that other stuff. But it just is what it is, you know. This is more going out and big, and you know, it is like. But this side is just more tamed, and it's not as like, it can be more tamed. You can make it more wet and just, you know, let it dry, and it'll be like just some curly hair. Like it won't have that much oomph to it, but I like a little volume, so I would probably just keep it right there. And honestly, this unit is sitting really nice, which is why I like using the spandex caps. But yeah, I just gotta find a way to use hot glue on spandex caps. But yeah, this side smells really good. Hawaiian Silky smells so good, y'all. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this side, and that is about it. If you were going out like immediately, you could use a diffuser. Now I have never used a diffuser in my life, guys. I bought one, it's like a universal one from my beauty supply store, but I have never ever used it. And something just fell and I don't know what it is. Oh, my makeup primer. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to get this a little more wet. Back here is dry. Make sure you get the ends wet because that's what you're brushing mostly. Ends always get more tangled than the top up here. Okay. So again, some Hawaiian Silky, and I got that much. And it does provide slip. Like it reminds me of a conditioner almost, but not so, I guess, thick. And it doesn't, what do you call it? I know it's not called foam, but it doesn't foam up, and that's, oh, lather. That's what I'm saying. It's like conditioner without the lather and stuff. Like it makes it so easy to detangle, provides you some slip and stuff like that. And you can also see what I'm doing, finger combing it instead of using your Denman brush, because the Denman brush does like bring a little bit of frizz if you don't have enough water on it. But yeah, you can also finger detangle, because I kind of do that sometimes with my natural hair too. So I'll do this side finger detangle and keep the other side with the Denman brush, and you'll see, well, maybe you won't see a difference, we'll see. But I am getting a little bit of shedding, so I did get some shedding. Not much. It's curly hair, you should expect it to shed, honestly. That's why you shouldn't, if it's too, I guess, big, don't worry about it, because like I said, with curly hair, it does shed a little bit more. So as you can see, this side is even more tame with just finger combing. And I'm just gonna put the camera down a little so you can see. But this side over here is a little bit more tamed. Well, yeah, compared to this side. But, oh, damn, I might rather go out in this side than this side now. So that's really my curly hair routine when it comes to wigs and my natural hair. I never really wear my natural hair in a wash and go, so I don't really, you know, do that. But when it comes to detangling or moisturizing, I would, you know, use 14-in-1 and just finger comb or use my Denman brush. So right now I'm just adding more water and finger combing this side because I want it to look like this side now. So instead of using my Denman brush, I'm just going to finger comb. So with the Denman brush, you get a little more volume than when you finger comb. So that's this right here. And that is it. That is so easy. It's so easy to maintain curly hair. I love it more than straight hair, because I feel like with straight hair, you have to, you know, put heat to it all the time, and it's just too much work because it's never going to be super straight. Although you're taking it off at night, it always finds a way to have a bend or a crinkle in it. And a lot of people are like, I love you in straight hair. And I'm like, I don't like it, you know. I love me in curly hair. I love me in a curl, okay? So that's this hair. This is Nadula hair. This is the Brazilian curly. I don't think I mentioned the inches, but I have 24, 22, and 20 inches in my head. I didn't use the 18-inch bundle, so this is really just 3 bundles. And as you can see, it can get voluminous and it can get, you know, a little more tamed. And like I said, if you're doing this in the morning before you're going out or something like that, you might want to use a diffuser just to dry it, because it is damp. And if you don't like damp hair or something like that, you know, you can just use a diffuser to dry it and keep the curl. And when you're diffusing, you just want to make sure, I mean, I don't know how to use a diffuser, but I see a lot of people, you know, crump it up, I guess, you know, scrunch it up a little bit, and while they're drying it, so that it doesn't, you know, lose that curl. Because if you were to just blow dry it, you might just get frizziness and not too much definition in your curls. So that's that. Maybe one day I will pick up my diffuser, but it won't be today. So this is Nadula hair, and look at that curl, y'all. That's really pretty. And as you can see from the beginning, it can get really big and get really voluminous. I mean, for this to be a hot glue unit, honey, it's sitting real freaking pretty. Like, real pretty. Alright, thank you guys for joining. I think this custom unit is on my... Is it on my site? I think it's called Erica on my site, but she's 20 inches. I think Tiana is 24 inches. So, yeah. A lot of people ask me about custom wigs, and I know I'm going to end this at like 12:30, okay? I mean 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So a lot of people ask about my custom wigs, and yes, I do make them for people, you know, for clients and stuff like that. So if you are looking into ordering one, or you want to know the prices and stuff like that, they are on my site. You know, the hair ranges from like $150 to $250, $300. So the wigs, my labor is $150 on its own. So the wigs range anywhere between $3 and I'll just say $300 and $500. I mean, it's virgin hair. I do have a synthetic unit up there for about $100, and I do plan to make more, or, you know, try to make more and find some hair in my local beauty supply store and stuff like that. But for now, I just been doing, you know, virgin hair, because I don't think anybody wants to, my labor is $150 to make the wig, so I don't think, you know, people are really willing to spend $150 for the labor, and then the hair is like super cheap. So if you're gonna spend that much for labor, you might as well just get hair that's gonna last, that can last you up to a year, 2 years, you know. So that is it. This is the Tiana Taylor on my the Tiana unit on my website, and I love Tiana Taylor, and I did name it after her. Okay, so yeah, that is that. This is Nadula Hair. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. A lot of people asked about Hawaiian Silky on my snap, and I'm done. And I know I said I was going to end this at 12 minutes and 30 seconds, but hopefully it's not too long.